What's up, guys? Jordan here from Show Me Vegas. Hey, it's Monday once again. That means it's time to get you caught up on what happened this week in Vegas. There wasn't a lot going on in Las Vegas this weekend. We mostly have updates on stories that we've talked about in the past. Number one, the biggest news last week in Las Vegas obviously was the sale of the Mirage. As you already know, MGM Resorts is selling the operating rights to the Mirage to Hard Rock International. We found that out last week, but we were a little light on the details. Some details have come out since then. Namely, CEO Jim Allen of Hard Rock International says he wants to create what feels like an entirely new hotel. So that means to me the theming of the Mirage is likely to go completely away. We already know that the volcano is probably gone. He did hint at the fact that the volcano was going to be replaced with that guitar-shaped hotel tower. Now I think this guitar-shaped hotel tower is pretty dang cool. Here's another image of it. One of the coolest features of it, if you see right there, the light beams coming out of the top, shooting straight up, kind of like the Luxor light beam, only there's 6 of them for guitar strings. That's pretty cool. The building overall looks pretty dang cool. Now, a lot of people have been skeptical about the guitar-shaped hotel tower, saying it's too close to the Strip, or they're not going to be able to pull that off. That's just a concept. It's not absolutely what's going to happen. Well, it is what they plan to do, and they have built towers like this before. Hard Rock International actually has a building just like this in Hollywood, Florida, that is pretty cool. So they've pulled it off. I'd say their new one is going to be a carbon copy of that. It's over 400 feet tall, which is taller than the original Mirage building that's going to be behind it. So it's going to be quite an addition to the Las Vegas skyline. So Hard Rock International doesn't want to just come in and slap a Hard Rock logo on the building and then just go on with business as usual. They want to create something entirely new, something that's going to feel like a brand new resort on the Strip. I know a lot of people are upset about it. I'm kind of excited about it, frankly. A little bit sad that it's not going to be in the M Life portfolio anymore, but hey, as we know, that's being replaced in the MGM Resorts portfolio with the Cosmopolitan, which is a pretty nice property in its own right. Now, when the Hard Rock takes over the Mirage, it will be the first time a tribal casino has existed on the Las Vegas Strip. It won't be the first tribal casino in town. As we know, the old Hard Rock building, which is now Virgin Hotels, their casino is run by Mohegan Sun Gaming, which is a tribal entity out of the East Coast. So, won't be the first tribal casino in Las Vegas, but it will be the first tribal casino on the Strip. Now, speaking of tribal casinos, that leads me into the next update, the Palms. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians tribe was attempting to get their gaming license. They were approved for that gaming license, and so now they plan to close on their purchase of the Palms. They gave an update saying they are going to begin rehiring old Palms employees in January, and then they're going to fill out the rest of their workforce in February and March. So they haven't announced a reopening date for the Palms just yet, not an exact date. But if you read between the lines, it looks like they're targeting the second quarter of 2022, like they previously said, perhaps as early as April. There are some supply chain issues they're worried about, and for example, they're trying to obtain all of their gaming chips for the casino floor. Those have to be manufactured and then approved by the gaming board, but their gaming license is a go, so that is going to go through. The Palms will reopen in 2022. Hey, speaking of things returning to Las Vegas, Mr. Las Vegas himself is coming back to the stage in Las Vegas for the first time in over 2 years. That's right, Wayne Newton is going to be performing at the Flamingo, Bugsy's Cabaret at the Flamingo, a limited engagement. We may just go see this show in January. We're going to stay at the Flamingo for a couple of nights in January, and he is performing while we're there, and I think we might just have to go see that. Here's Wayne today. Hey, his hat looks pretty sharp. He's probably had just a little bit of plastic surgery, would you say? Now, Wayne does not exactly fit into our preferred genre of music, but it's not every day you can say you saw Mr. Las Vegas perform. I think it's one of those things that we feel like we need to be able to say we did because he's not going to be around forever, and this probably will be our only chance. So, Wayne Newton on stage in Las Vegas. Maybe we'll get lucky. He'll spot us in the casino and maybe send Ashton a dress to wear to the performance, hook us up with some front row seats. Maybe she gets to sing with him. Who knows? Hey, it seems like that's happened before. Now, one of the things I like to do on this vlog is talk about slot jackpots. They're almost always slot jackpots, though, and sometimes that gets a little monotonous. Well, this week in Las Vegas, we have a jackpot that has nothing to do with slots. It happened at a 3-card poker table at the Flamingo. This guy right here is Scott Bradfield of Bay City, Michigan. He was playing 3-card poker at the Flamingo for about an hour, and he won $947,000 with diamonds 10 through ace. So a royal flush, diamonds at a 3-card poker table, $947,000. Yeah, if I just won that, I think that would be about what my face would look like as well. He intends to use his winnings to achieve his lifelong dream of retiring with his lucky charm, his wife. That's pretty cool. Also happening in Las Vegas this week, another update on a previous story, but at the Fontainebleau, you might have noticed some things going up on the side of the building. They're putting up the Fontainebleau logo lettering onto the building. They've got some pieces of it up right now, and you can see that it looks just like their drawings. Hey, a lot of people have been skeptical that the Fontainebleau is actually going to happen for obvious reasons. They started this thing back in 2005. It's been stalled out for over a decade now, essentially. But I really do think it's going to happen this time, and this is our first taste of what it's going to look like when it's finished. Hey, if they could just start replacing those windows that are missing, it might look more like a hotel and less like a scene out of the apocalypse. Fontainebleau is perfectly situated to take advantage of convention business, and that's why I think it will work. I think once conventions and things are back full force in Las Vegas, hopefully this year, but definitely by the time Fontainebleau opens, I think convention traffic alone could fill up this hotel just because of its proximity to the convention center. That's going to help the North Strip altogether. I think you're going to see a massive redevelopment of the North Strip after this happens. I can't wait to see it. We'll definitely be there for the opening. Hey, that's about it for this one. I said it was a light news week in Las Vegas. They were pretty much just updates to old stories. Last but not least, by the time this video airs, Show Me Vegas, our channel, will have crossed over 4,000 subscribers. It's something we didn't expect to see this soon because we really only got going on YouTube maybe 6 months ago. Thank you all who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Like the videos, comment on the videos. It helps us grow. 5,000 subs is next, and we're not going to be satisfied with that either. We want to continue to grow this thing as far as we can. If you only watch these news vlogs, be sure and go check out our other content. That's what we really like to focus on. We try to make them a little bit better every time we go to Las Vegas. We're learning on the fly, but hey, come along with us on the journey and subscribe to the channel. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.